It's time now for your keys to the game. So, of course, we bring in our digital sports reporter and former Oregon State running back Marcus Greaves, some highs and some lows for the Blazers. So why don't we start with the lows? The Blazers got off to a slow start.
They did, and that's just, I mean, it's something that they can't do, right? And they know the situation. They know how they have to play. But it was just kind of weird to see how slow they started. The perimeter defense wasn't very great. They were missing some open shots. They just didn't really look like they had that energy like you would think that they would have in kind of these do-or-die games. It was really disappointing to see.
Yeah, they've been talking about that intensity. They did not come out with it. But key number 2, Gary Trent Jr. has been intense every time he's stepped on the floor. Talk about his performance.
I love that guy. I don't like, it's just his energy. He brings so much to the game, whether it be on the offensive side or defensive side. I mean, he hit 7 threes today, finished with 21 points. And something that I can just admire about Gary Trent is just the fact of it does not matter who he's playing against, right? It could be LeBron, it could be, Giannis, it doesn't matter. He's going to guard the best player on the opposing team. That's kind of something that you have to have that dog in you to do. And as you can see, AJ, he has that in him.
Yeah, he does not back down from anybody.
Absolutely.
Gotta love it. The third and final key, though, so obviously the result was off, but you have to admire the Blazers' drive and their unwillingness to fold in that second half.
Oh, gosh, if they would have played like that, it would have been a blowout. They would have smoked the Celtics. But, yes, they did outscore the Celtics in both the third and the fourth quarter, but when you dig yourself a hole like they did in that first half, it's just going to be too hard to overcome. Some balls just didn't bounce their way. There was too much to overcome, and it seemed like it was going to be a Cinderella story, but unfortunately they just came up short. But they have to play that way that they did in the second half for a full 48 minutes if they want to make the playoffs.
No, normally we're talking about the Blazers' second half is what they're going to emulate more times than not. So don't go anywhere. We're going to keep you around for some Pac-12 football talk in just a few minutes. Marcus, thank you as always. But now, Adam, I'll send it back over to you.
Thanks, guys, and I'm the leader of the Gary Trent fan club. Yes, I am. Hey, all three